if we talk about the brown bag that has a mean of 5 and a standard deviation of 1.715, and we say, for sake of argument, let's suppose that we use samples of size 5, then medians have control limits. I mean by that standards given control limits. That, well, a lower control limit for a median is going to be set at 5 minus 3 times a kappa times 1.715 over the square root of 5. And if you look in the table on page, I believe it's page 72 of the textbook, for a sample of size 5, this fudge factor is 1.197. That turns out to be 2.25, and an upper control limit for medians is at that same thing with a plus sign in there, and that turns out to be 7.75. Now, if you remember what we had for standards given control limits for averages, they were at 7.3 and 2.7. These are wider than limits for X bar. It's possible to think about making retrospective limits for medians. Think about what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to take estimates for mu and sigma and plug them into standards given limits. So any decent estimates for mu, sigma plugged into standards given limits for medians produce retrospective limits for medians. But given that these charts are not all that common, I'm not going to make any more of it than that.